Meanwhile, it's been 3 days since the deadly riots in Bengaluru, which claimed 3 lives and over 100 people were left injured. But so far, we've not heard one word about it from the Congress leadership at the centre. Now, you'd possibly be wondering, why should the Congress leadership be talking about it? I'll give you 2 reasons why. Because there's not one, but 2 people linked to the Congress who have now been arrested in connection with the rioting. One, Feroz Pasha, a former Youth Congress leader, and the other, Kaleem Pasha, the husband of a Congress corporator. And he's not just the husband of a Congress corporator, but he's also an extremely close aide of a man who was once Home Minister in the Congress government in Karnataka, KJ George. And it's not anyone else but KJ George himself who is accepting that Pasha is indeed a member of the Congress and a close worker of his. Listen.
You are talking about my allegation against, okay, he is a Congress worker. Congress, his wife is a corporate. I cannot deny it. That's the thing. But he himself told that he is willing to cooperate with the police and he was not absconding. And police arrested him. Let the investigation will take place and law will take its own course. Why should I comment on it?
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Jeeval Sabara of the BJP continues with us. We are joined by Shubhransh Rai, political analyst. Ravi Srivastava also continues with us. Shubhransh Rai, it's so strange कि जब दिल्ली में दंगे हुए थे, तब वहां भी एक कांग्रेस की कॉर्पोरेटर इशरत जहान को बुक किया गया है. बैंगलोर में राइट्स होते हैं, वहां पर भी कांग्रेस के 2 लोग बुक हो जाते हैं. ऐसा क्यों है कि दंगों में एक कांग्रेस लिंक निकल करके आ जाता है? शुभ्रांश राय.
पद्मजा, ऐसा है कि आपने ना थोड़ा सा एक्सरसाइज कम किया है.
अच्छा.
अगर आप जो दंगे का मेन एक्यूज्ड है,
हाँ.
जिसको सो कॉल्ड पिछले 3 दिनों से हम जिसके बारे में न्यूज पढ़ रहे हैं, पी नवीन
जी,
अगर उसकी प्रोफाइल आप 29 मई 2019 का उसके फेसबुक पोस्ट को खोलेंगी ना
जी,
तो वो सबसे बड़ा मोदी भक्त है.
आपने बहुत ही सुंदर बात कही. आप जल्दी से मैं आपको 5 मिनट में वो तस्वीरें दिखाऊंगी जहां पे पी नवीन ने राहुल गांधी जी को बर्थडे की विशेष दी हैं. पी नवीन ने खुद बोला है दैट राहुल गांधी इज ग्रेट लीडर. तो आपको वो तो दिख गया कि वो मोदी भक्त थे और आपको पता नहीं. एक सेकंड आप आधी बात बता रहे हैं लोगों को. शुभ्रांश राय, आपको लगता है कि मैं यहाँ पर आकर के आप मेरे पे कोई गूगली डालेंगे और मैं हक्की बक्की रह जाऊंगी? आई हैव मोर देन डन माई एक्सरसाइज. आप जो पोस्ट की बात कर रहे हैं, अरे एक सेकंड नाउ डोंट गेट रैटल्ड बिकॉज आई हैव टोटली कॉन्ट्रडिक्टेड दिस फॉल्सहुड दैट यू आर ट्राइंग टू स्प्रेड, एंड बाय डूइंग दैट यू आर ट्राइंग टू साइडस्टेप the issue of 2 men from the Congress who've been booked and arrested. एक सेकंड, आपको ऑडियो कम करूंगी. आप शुभ्रांश राय जी कौन से फेसबुक पोस्ट की बात कर रहे हैं? 5 अगस्त को भूमि पूजन हुआ. 5 August was the भूमि पूजन of the Ram Mandir. On that day, P. Naveen, despite being the nephew of a Congress MLA, he had the temerity to praise the Prime Minister and say this is the best day for our country because as a Hindu I am happy the temple is being built. Now that is being held against him to totally whitewash his Congress links and say, "Arey, he's an RSS man. He is accused because he's an RSS man. He's a BJP man." शुभ्रांश जी जैसे लोग आपको ये नहीं बताएंगे कि यही नवीन राहुल गांधी, सोनिया गांधी जी, सिद्धरामैया जी, इन सब के लिए फेसबुक पे कितनी तारीफों के पुल बांधते थे. सो शुभ्रांश राय जी अपना होमवर्क अच्छे से करके आइए और ये मत सोचिए कि दूसरा आदमी होमवर्क नहीं करता है, बिकॉज आई एम नॉट दैट पर्सन. ओके, आई डू मोर देन माई टाइम ऑफ रिसर्च. नाउ हैविंग एड्रेस दैट, डू यू हैव एन आंसर? Do you have an answer about why 2 members of the Congress have been arrested for rioting?
You try to play.
Do you have an answer? Do you have an answer? Why are 2 members of the Congress arrested for their participation in the riots? Shubhransh Rai, can you answer that question?
Yeah, I already told you, na. democracy is not into the country.
Achha.
If this man has a relationship with Bharatiya Janata Party, do you have guts to ask this question? The answer is big no. The point number 2, Karnataka is a BJP ruled government. It is a responsibility of Chief Minister and the government of BJP to take care of their MLA along with every individual.
Okay.
But they have
G.V. Narasimha Rao, people will riot, okay? People have the right to riot. It is your responsibility to preempt the rioting and take care of it. It is a failure of your police.
Listen.
Padmaja, I don't know whether the gentleman knows the MLA involved in this case is a Congress MLA, a Dalit Congress MLA, Srinivasa Murthy, and it is his nephew who is clearly a Congress worker. Naveen is a Congress worker. The Congress party in Karnataka is trying to get away from this entire controversy by trying to hide the entire involvement of the Congress party by trying to sidestep the key issue. The Congress is a co-conspirator in the violence that happened in Karnataka, in Bengaluru. And two of the Congress activists, two of the Congress important minority activists are involved, along with 4 senior functionaries of the SDPI. So the whole thing appears to be a joint conspiracy hatched by the Congress and SDPI together, which have not been able to win elections. They have been in alliance in Karnataka before, but now this seems to be a project to unsettle.
Okay, and just a second, and what are we even talking about? There is no doubt about it. Ravi Srivastav, let me read out to you the FIR about Mr. Kaleem Pasha. Kaleem Pasha, husband of Congress corporator Irshad Begum. Supporters were allegedly part of riots. He was angry with Naveen for Facebook post. He told his supporters Naveen had to be taught a lesson. Kaleem supporters reached Naveen's house on 11th of August, engaged in arson and stone pelting. This is as per the FIR. So Kaleem Pasha is from the Congress. Can you tell me what business did he have engaging in this violence? Are you going to argue that he also is the victim of a witch hunt? He was there for perhaps his evening walk, or he was out to buy milk. And then suddenly the police said, Kaleem Pasha we will arrest and put him in jail.
I am against any kind of violence and any kind of damage to the public property. And
this is not about damage to public property, sir. You are making it seem as if somebody threw one stone at a DTC bus. This is about a mob descending on a man's house and saying, uska sar dhar se alag kar do. This is about an attempt to murder, rioting, setting public property on fire, and trying to spread riots across the city.
Now you mean to say it was a scheme, it was a planned thing?
I am not saying. The police has said it in the FIR. I am not saying. The police has said it in the FIR. We've got CCTV videos of a man on a motorcycle distributing envelopes to the rioter. I will show you CCTV footage of a man on a motorcycle distributing envelopes to rioters. What do we have to say? I am not alleging. I am showing you.
SDPI and PFI, they have been alleged again and again.
Sir, SDPI, PFI, chhodiye. These are fringe elements which are used and abused by so-called secular party to communalize. My question is about the National Party, which is our principal opposition. I am asking you a simple question. Mr. Ravi Srivastav, Kaleem Pasha is a member of the Congress. Why was Kaleem Pasha telling his supporters, aag laga do? Simple question.
And Kaleem Pasha, I'm not his relative. I'm not his friend. What I'm saying, first prove anything and then take the action. Have you proved it? Have you found out the evidence?
Okay. Chalo. Now this you prove. Because Savio Rodriguez, the same person who was sitting on the last debate and saying Modi government and CJI is carrying out a witch hunt, he had passed judgment that it's a witch hunt. Now is saying, first you prove the allegations against Kaleem Pasha.
Yes.
You file the charge sheet within 90 days, you hold the trial, you let it go to Supreme Court, then I will believe you. Because Ravi Srivastav believes in the process of justice. Nothing is proven about Kaleem Pasha. FIR is all fake. Savio Rodriguez.
Uttered a word. It's a portrait.
Sir, for goodness sake, here is a man who in the FIR has been accused of inciting his people, telling people to go and attack Naveen's house, and you are saying nothing is proven. You don't have any, wait a second, you don't have any, you're saying nothing is proven against Kaleem Pasha? What about Feroz Pasha? Feroz Pasha, let me tell you about the rap sheet of Feroz Pasha. Savio Rodriguez. Feroz Pasha is a man who shared a Facebook post that denigrated Hindu gods, which is the post to which Naveen responded. Feroz Pasha has been arrested today for creating communal discord. I suppose GVL Narasimha Rao, even that has to be proven, even though we have his Facebook post which shows how he shared a post denigrating Hindu gods. But Ravi Srivastava will say, where is the proof? Maybe somebody hacked his account. Maybe BJP hacked his account.
Yes, Ravi Srivastava has only one, and people like him, not just him, they only see through all these issues like freedom of speech only through their particular lens. They don't believe in the concept per se. For them, if Hindu gods and goddesses are presented in a very bad light,
like for Hindu gods and goddesses, Muslim god is also important. Is the Muslim god not important?
Prophet Muhammad is shown badly.
Are there gods and inferior to your god?
But you have a comparison of God into your hands.
Your gods are better than
Okay, sir, Mr. Ravi Srivastava, it was only about putting out facts. This is not some shallow argument or some lame allegation being leveled. We have shown you posts which were shared. We have shown you contents of the FIR, and the charges are very clear. The real surprising thing in all of this is that their own MLA was attacked. His family was left in tears, his house was burnt to the ground, and despite the involvement of their own party members in this wanton act of violence and arson, we've heard nothing from the leadership of this party. Why has this MLA been left to fend for himself? Think about it. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much, all gentlemen, for having joined me. Apologies to Atiq Rahman.